Stage, I don't know about that, friend. Charlie Kirk is really, really, really not alive. But more importantly, there is a deeper conspiracy that I believe is happening in the MAGA grift world. So let me tell you about it. Now, obviously, this is Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk is pretty much the co-founder of what's called Turning Point USA, a conservative student organization that really got really, really big and really, really helped to push Trump over the edge with the youth, right? Now, keep that in mind. Charlie Kirk, TP USA. As a matter of fact, that is how him and Candace Owens became besties. Now, Candace Owens ended up working for the Daily Wire, who is also something that is co-founded by a man named Ben Shapiro. Here is Ben Shapiro. Now, Ben Shapiro, in addition to being the co-founder of the Daily Wire, he also coined the phrase, facts don't give a fuck about your feelings. Facts don't give a fuck about your feelings. So we got Ben Shapiro, facts don't give a fuck about your feelings. We got Charlie Kirk, Turning Point USA. Then there is a third player in the game. His name is Nick Fuentes. And Nick Fuentes has what's called the Groypers. Now, to put this in terms that is pretty simple and easy to understand, that's culturally, that goes across culture. Charlie Kirk is like a blood. Ben Shapiro is like a Crip. And Nick Fuentes is like rolling 60s. I mean, they're always talking about black on black crime and gang violence. Let's talk about they shit a little bit, shall we? So, the set of ideologies and political beliefs fuel the conservative movement. That conservative movement got a lot of money passing through hands. I'm talking about billionaire monies. I'm talking about foreign interests. So the things that they say and the things that they peddle and grift off of is very important, because when they say these things, they keep the people's attention towards the ideologies that benefit those who are the ones that are funding people like Ben Shapiro, people like Charlie Kirk. So when someone steps out of line, they get dealt with. When someone steps into the limelight, they get dealt with if they're not saying the right things. You get what I'm saying to you? And so what happened with Charlie Kirk is he started to switch his messaging. I'm going to show you something that he said simply 48 hours before his passing.
One thing a friend said to me, interestingly, which is, okay, Charlie, we push back against the media on COVID, on lockdowns, on Ukraine, on the border, it's like, maybe we should also ask a question. Is the media totally presenting the truth when it comes to Israel? Just a question, that maybe we shouldn't believe everything the media. Maybe we shouldn't believe everything the media.
So, from where I stand, it looks like Charlie switched up on the gang. And when you switch up on the gang, you get dealt with. Now, this is just allegedly my speculation. Foreign interests these people have a huge following. And they need these people's minds to be thinking a certain way so they can be voting a certain way so that certain things can get done for people that are higher up. If you start switching on the gang and you got a big following, that could be problematic for those up top. Not only that, this guy, the Groyper, he is more of on the fringe of the conservative spectrum. Like, the Groypers are like the hood, the YN dudes. And the TPUSA, those are the ones that's at the country clubs and golfing and stuff like that. But the rules is still the same. So Nick was banned off of everything. But somehow his popularity is skyrocketing. With that being said, he is a big anti-Israel, big American first kind of a guy. And basically, he had so much smoke for Charlie Kirk because he felt like he wasn't conservative enough. What kind of world do you live in where you are a white tea man and you are persecuted for not being white tea enough? So supposedly, the man that unalived Charlie Kirk was more aligned to the Groyper, Nick Fuentes, on the fringe, America first, no Israel. He was on that type of time, supposedly, alleged. Now, it haven't hit the mainstream media yet. But when it does, because they was all on our head top wrongfully, like normal, using us as a scapegoat, when it does, they're going to start to alienate this guy. They're going to either try to find a way to get this guy compromised, or they're going to alienate this guy. Either way, he's going to either get on cold, or they're going to put him in a very difficult position. Okay? Hopefully not the same position that Charlie Kirk is in. I'm just saying. Whole time, who's sitting in the cut? Mr. Fuck Your Feelings. Mr. Fuck Your Feelings is sitting in the cut. And Charlie Kirk used to go around to colleges debating kids and turning certain kids conservative or amplifying the conservative voice amongst the youth. Ben Shapiro is now about to take that over. Ben Shapiro is now about to take that over. And guess what? Ben Shapiro don't have any anti-Israel beliefs. You saw his face. You saw his face. You see that eyebrow raise? Like, bruh, you finna go there? Oh, baby. I'm just saying. Ted's out of the way. With Charlie no longer with us, who rises to prominence in the MAGA griff world? None other than Mr. Fuck Your Feelings himself. And guess what else? Guess who else gets a distraction pass? Because Ben Shapiro is not yelling and hollering for the Epstein files like Charlie Kirk was and Nick Fuentes is. And then America goes back to its same messaging, condemning anybody who talks about the conflict in Gaza. Okay? So that rabbit hole, honey, is deep, is deep, is deep. And unfortunately, they are claiming people's lives for going against the powers that be.